Hello, Coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on three stories. We start with Jordi Alba, outlining the reasons why Jordi Alba is suddenly not starting for Barcelona this season, according to a new report. Secondly, talking about Pjanic, it has been reported that the Barcelona ace considers 3-year exit offer from the UAE club Sharjah FC too good to reject. We are also going to be discussing about that. Then lastly, talking about this transfer report claiming that Barcelona are planning big investment on a new right back in 2023 next summer, and they are claiming that 60 million euro rated Brazilian ace who plays for Monaco by name Vanderson a target. We are also going to be discussing about that. So guys, as we get right into those stories, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe, give the video a like, and please watch it right up to the very end. Veteran defender and club icon Jordi Alba finds himself frozen out of the starting lineup at Barcelona in the new season. The 33-year-old started the first match of the 2022-23 campaign against Rayo Vallecano at Spotify Camp Nou, but since then, he has not started a single encounter, as manager Xavi Hernandez has put his faith in academy graduate Alejandro Balde instead. Indeed, the teenage left-back has gotten the nod over Alba in the last 3 games, which included crucial away trips to Real Sociedad and Sevilla. The reason behind Alba's sudden exclusion from the starting 11, as reported by Spanish journalist Ricard Torquemada, is that the club's coaching staff did not like the way, they did not like what they saw from Alba in that opening game against Rayo Vallecano. As per the report, on rewatching the season opener against Vallecano, the Barcelona coaching staff were so unhappy with the efforts Alba was putting on in his flank. The Blaugrana even made a late attempt in the transfer window to offload Alba to Inter Milan on loan. However, the veteran Spanish international rejected the chance to leave and stayed put in order to fight for his place, in the lineup. The 33-year-old has been with Barcelona since 2012 when he arrived from Valencia and has been the first choice left back for almost the entirety of his spell at Spotify Camp Nou, before losing his spot to Balde this term. And Alba will not have this easy to reclaim his starting berth in that left-back spot, as Balde has made a big impression in the opportunities he has been offered by Xavi. In addition to that, Barcelona have also brought in Marcos Alonso, who is well liked by Xavi, making the task much harder now for Alba. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona could be close to bidding goodbye to veteran midfielder Miralem Pjanic as a move to UAE-based club Sharjah FC could be on the cards for the 32-year-old. Reports emerged on Monday stating that Pjanic has received a 3-year contract offer from the Middle East outfit, and Barca would be open to sanctioning this sale as he is not a major part of the plans at Spotify Camp Nou. And now, Italian journalist Giacomo Lacabolis is reporting that Pjanic is seeing the 3-year deal so good to turn down. The report claims that the former Juventus midfielder wants to remain at Barcelona, while Xavi Hernandez is also keen on keeping hold of it. However, Pjanic's current situation is forcing him to seriously consider the offer from Sharjah FC, why he was not sold in the summer, as Xavi thought of him as a backup to Sergio Busquets. The ex-Lyon ace is yet to play a single minute of football this season. Indeed, Pjanic is behind the first-choice trio of Pedri, Gavi, Busquets in the pecking order, while both Frenkie de Jong and Franck Kessié are also ahead of him on that list. Furthermore, the young not leaving the club in the summer has meant that Barca are looking at other ways to trim their wage bill, which casts doubt on Pjanic's future. Given the current circumstances, a lucrative 3-year contract proposal from Sharjah FC is so certain to appeal to the former Juventus and AS Roma midfield mainstay. Fabrizio Romano reported late on Monday that Pjanic was already close to leaving the club. Whether that comes to fruition or if he decides to stay put at Barcelona remains to be seen. Should Pjanic leave, it will free up enough salary mass for Barcelona to register the contract extension of Ronald Araujo and Gavi with La Liga. Pjanic have been strongly linked with a move away from Barcelona since yesterday, Fabrizio Romano being the architect of the reports that we have been talking about Pjanic's future, and from the look of things, it seems as though the player will leave. And going by this report by this other Italian journalist who claims that Pjanic is now seeing that 3-year offer by Sharjah FC as too good to refuse. He's tempted. It's tempting, seriously. And looking at how, he has hardly played football this time around, he might just decide easily to leave. Even though Xavi have been saying that he likes to keep him as a backup for Busquets, but when we look at the reality, he's not really considered by Xavi as that backup because he's even a fourth choice. So it is difficult to see him being the direct backup as Xavi claims on the media. So a move away from Barcelona looks so likely at this point in time. So let's see how things will look like. But when we look at the fact that the player is still to play football this season, any single minute, that might just easily push him to consider his future elsewhere. Sharjah FC making a 3-year contract offer, which is now reported as too good to refuse for the player. So let's see how it's going to look like. We know Barca themselves will be so happy, but they will not show it to the public, but they'll be happy because the salary mass will be reduced, which will help Barcelona a great deal to, register their contract renewals, from Araujo and of course Pablo Gavi. So let's see how things are going to look like. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. While the summer transfer window may have recently closed, Barcelona are already chalking out plans for the next summer. A long-term heir for Sergio Busquets will be at the top of the agenda for Barca, with the captain's contract expiring at the end of the season. Now, according to Sport, Barcelona are also planning on making a huge investment to sign a new right-back in the summer of 2023. Barcelona brought a new right-back this summer, signing Hector Bellerin on a free transfer on deadline day. However, the former La Masia ace is only contracted with the club for 1 year. On top of that, Sergio Roberto's contract also stands out to run next year, which means Barcelona will be without a right-back on the roster. So plans are already underway to bring in a top-notch right-sided fullback in the summer of next year. Previous reports had indicated that Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold is a player that Barca like. However, as per the aforementioned report, Barca have their sights set on a move for AS Monaco right-back Vanderson. The 21-year-old who joined the Ligue 1 outfit from Grêmio in the month of January earlier this year is rated very highly and has fared well in his short time in Europe. So far, Vanderson has made 29 appearances for Monaco, registering 2 goals and 3 assists. The Brazilian prospect is liked at Barcelona due to the potential he possesses. However, he's contracted until 2027 there, while his valuation stands at a massive 60 million euros, which would make things so difficult for Barca. The Catalans are also continuing to track LA Galaxy's Julian Araujo. After missing out on deadline day for the Mexican international, it will be interesting to see who they decide to sign, with plans on the way to splash the cash on a new right back next year. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.